Good evening, traders. This is Taylor from thetradinganalyst.com, where you can enjoy all of the member-only features like the live chat room, educational videos, and the real-time option and stock alerts with your very own 10-day free trial, where you're not only going to be making money from the alerts that we give you, but you also have the opportunity to learn while you earn in the classroom setting of the live chat room, where I'm in there all day focusing on making you a more profitable, successful, and consistent trader. It's a great opportunity, and I really suggest that you take advantage of it. So we're going to take a look at the Tesla chart here really quick. And so far, it is playing out exactly as we had planned. I've been mentioning this gap down here at 225 that needed to be filled. It is filled, and now we are expanding with these Bollinger Bands to the downside. I'm not trying to press Tesla short right here, just because we are on the lower Bollinger Bands. We could get a little bit of a bounce here. We have this longer lower wick here, and that is telling me that there is a chance for a bounce. Now, we currently do not have any positions on Tesla any longer. But we are looking for maybe a short-term bounce. There is one gap here, two gaps here, three gaps that need to be filled. Okay, so there's three gaps up here that need to be filled. Are they going to fill next week or the week after that? I don't know. But they do need to be filled at some point in time, and I am looking for possible bounce scenarios on Google. I'm sorry, not on Google, on Tesla here in the next couple days. But I'm going to wait for some confirmation. I want to see some more volume. You know, if you look on the intraday chart, there was some a lot more buying volume and a lot more bullishness than we've seen in the last couple of days. Okay, so moving forward, I'm going to look for a break over these highs and over the 200-day moving average to, you know, maybe signal that we're going to fill this gap up here and maybe even this gap up here. Okay, so just to be clear, again, I don't have a position. I'm just looking for a possible bounce scenario. I'm not sure if we're going to get it because, you know, obviously this is some pretty bearish action on Tesla. But, you know, we haven't had really a nice move on Tesla except for this one day out of the last, you know, two or 3 weeks. Okay, so you got to think that some kind of a bounce is going to come. Overall, the chart does not look good. Okay, so from a long-term perspective, I do think that Tesla's heading down much lower. But from a short-term perspective, I am looking for a possible little bounce to fill maybe these 1, 2, maybe even this third gap up here. Okay. Another thing I want to mention is I mentioned it before, but I do want to mention the relative weakness to the S&P 500. Okay, and what that means, if you don't know what that means, is that relatively speaking to the S&P 500, it is weak. So if you look at this chart, okay, see how Tesla has been, you know, since early or mid-September, Tesla has been heading down, and then all you have to do is just look at the S&P 500 chart here, and it's been doing essentially the opposite of what the S&P 500 has been doing. Okay, so that's extreme relative weakness, especially for you know, a chart that normally trades with the market pretty consistently. So you can only imagine what Tesla will do when it doesn't have the market on its side. Okay, and the S&P 500 has some big resistance up here in 204 range, a lot of moving averages that it has to break over again to be bullish. So it's not looking too good for Tesla in the long run, but we'll see. Like I said, we don't have a position, but we are looking for some possible positions for some day trades. So join us in the chat room and you'll be able to get these alerts with your 10-day free trial. You're not only going to be making money from those alerts, but you also have the opportunity to learn while you earn in the classroom setting of the live chat room. I'm in there all day focusing on making you a better, profitable, more consistent trader. You can also join many other traders in the chat room and on the website. Everyone's having a good time, making money, most importantly, helping each other out, bouncing ideas off of each other, and working as a team. It's a great environment to be in, and I really suggest that you take advantage of it. We'll see you over there.